Good Monday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Bazurek visiting with Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as WeatherValet. Chris, fairly mild today, but things going to cool off as we go through the work week.
Yeah, Joe, we've had this upper level cutoff low that kind of took a further south track and missed us with the more beneficial moisture that they saw south and east of a line that went from Rolla, southwestern Kansas to Plainville. And if you were south and east of that, you did pick up a half inch to up an inch and a half of moisture across those southern and southeastern parts of Kansas. That was left drier, but it was moist. We continue to have fog and a little bit of drizzly precipitation and light precipitation north and west of that line and all the counties along Highway 36 across the state. Fog and these conditions that we're seeing yet this morning with a moist air mass on the backside of that cutoff low. We continue to get little reports of drizzle and fog out there. It's not as thick as it was the last two mornings, but we do have 1 to 5 mile visibilities across all of our monitors in southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas. We got a little bit of drizzle being reported in Oberlin, and that's the same across the state. It gets a little heavier, the fog in southeastern Kansas, quarter, 3/4 mile visibilities, a little bit of drizzle around Kansas City and up in the northern areas of the state. But again, this moisture is going to get pushed out of here by a cold front and dry air mass coming in with a Canadian high pressure this evening, overnight, and tomorrow. When that does happen, we'll see a chance for some showers and thunderstorms to set late this afternoon and evening, more likely in the evening. And we could pick up a half inch to an inch of moisture with that frontal boundary. Even if it's got dry air behind it, it's going to squeeze into this moist air and create the lift to produce some pretty decent rainfall. And that should be across the entire state as well. So that once that comes through, that dry air mass will move overhead. And then we're going to see colder air temperatures tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. Will only be in the 50s, the lower 50s the next couple of days. And those overnight lows are going to drop. They'll stay above freezing tonight due to the winds picking up. But tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then again Thursday and a Friday, we're going to be talking below freezing temperatures. And that Thursday morning, we could be talking low to mid 20s. So we've got hard freeze to be expected, low temperatures in the 20s coming up to end the week, colder temperatures. But out there today, we're going to start out mild here this morning. We got 48, the coldest reading in Burlington. We got 50 in Goodland and Ray and McCook. We got 51 in Colby, Atwood, and Oakley. And we got a southeasterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. That wind is mixing a little bit, so the fog isn't as thick, but we'll have fog and clouds to start the morning, maybe a few breaks in the afternoon, but that front will be right on its tail. And so we will keep a mostly cloudy sky, temperatures topping out right around that 60 degrees. The winds, the southeast winds will pick up 15 to 25 miles per hour. And then when that front moves through, turn around to be 25 to 35 this evening. Overnight continues to be windy. Those lows will be in the upper 30s, low 40s. Tomorrow, that cold air comes in. The skies clear out. Temperatures will be in that 50 to 55 degree range. Tomorrow night's lows. It'll be windy tomorrow. We're going to be 45, 55 mile an hour with those 25, 35 mile an hour winds and the gusts. They'll diminish during the evening overnight to 15 to 25. And by daybreak there on Wednesday, they should be around 10 miles per hour. That'll allow temperatures to drop into the upper 20s, low 30s. Could see our first of days of a hard freeze. And then there on Wednesday, low 50s for high temperatures, not as windy. So that'll let those overnight lows drop into those low to mid 20s. And then for Thursday, we moderate back out into the upper 50s, maybe hitting 60 degrees. Halloween morning, we'll see temperatures again below freezing, but probably in the 30s. And then we got a shot of cooler air that'll be over us that night, and we'll see temperatures drop back into the upper 50s for Halloween and trick-or-treating. And then we should start to see a warm-up over the weekend back into the 60s. That'll be with us for a couple days. And then next week does also look dry and seasonal with 50-degree temperatures, low 60s, overnight lows 30 to 35. And then we stay dry through that period with our next shot of moisture and trough coming the weekend of the 8th, 9th, and 10th, where we could see some colder temperatures and some precipitation once again.
Once again, that's Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as WeatherValet for 106.1 KYVZ. I'm Joe Bazurek.